So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, or a gig worker and you want paid time off, if you want paid time off, sick leave, you want protection if you get into accidents, if you want income protection, if you want protection if you ever get deactivated, hospitalized, if you ever do get deactivated and you want your account back as well, there's a brand new company that just launched and they got $1.6 million in funding. They're doing same day cash transfers to drivers, to gig workers for, paid time off, all that stuff. If you want that, the company's called Cover. And if you use my link down below, you get 30 days for free. It does start at $7 a month. But again, if you use my link, you get 30 days for free. No commitments, no annual contracts. You can cancel and pause at any time. The company's called Cover. At least check it out. At least click my link down below and accept that gift of 30 days for free. And now let's get on to the video. All right, what's up everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. So if you're new to this channel, hello. I know there's been a lot of new viewers, so I just want to introduce myself. What's up? I'm Dylan. I live in LA. I'm an Uber driver, Lyft driver, social media person. I do whatever. I do Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that fun stuff. And I do gig apps too. You can check out my older video or my recent videos that do Postmates, Uber Eats, Uber driving, Lyft driving, Instacart. Yeah, 5 apps, wow. And then I'm doing DoorDash and Grubhub next, so stay tuned for that. But today we are talking about how all Uber and Lyft drivers will get deactivated in California if this order remains. So let me just sync up my phone here and go over this all with you because this is absolutely crazy. And I honestly can't believe this is going on. I didn't think that something like this would actually happen. And I honestly thought Uber and Lyft was bluffing, but it looks like this case, and I'll be the first one to say it, is that Uber and Lyft in 5 days will not be around anymore. And I actually think that people are gonna be like going crazy because they don't know how to get to work, people who rely on Uber and Lyft for transportation. A lot of people like still use Uber and Lyft for work, even though from the pandemic or whatever. But also a reason why I think Uber and Lyft, well, at least Uber will shut down and act they're not bluffing, is because Uber still has Uber Eats. And actually Uber Eats makes more money for them than Uber Rides does right now because more people are ordering Uber Eats, which is absolutely crazy. Their revenue for Uber Eats is higher. And they take a percentage of every single meal that they order. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you ever order from Uber Eats, it's way more expensive. Not only delivery fee, but they take a percentage of taxes and service fees and delivery fee, and the price of the meal is more. And they have Postmates and they have Uber Freight, which is like the shipping company. So Uber's like chilling, and they don't honestly probably don't even care if we need to shut down Uber rideshare in California. They're like, thank God, we're losing money on that anyway. Gives them kind of a chance to so basically their bluff or whatever is that they're gonna shut down for 3 months, and then the public is gonna be like, dang, we want Uber and Lyft back. So when Prop 22 comes out in November, I'm assuming Uber and Lyft or the public is gonna vote to keep drivers independent. And I actually think Uber and Lyft will probably win in this case. So yeah, Uber and Lyft are threatening to suspend service in California if they have to classify drivers as employees. So this judge, let me just pull it up, this judge, which I wanted to share with you guys. The court's ruling on a preliminary case injunction requiring them to reclassify drivers. Uber and Lyft are turning to voters as a last resort. So yeah, basically on Wednesday, executive of both companies raised the stakes by threatening to suspend their service in California if they can't get their way. And at this point, guys, that preliminary injunction was on April 10th. Check the date today, whenever you're watching this. It's April 15th today, April 16th, whenever I upload this. And yeah, it's actually pretty nuts. On Wednesday, executives of both companies, the companies would likely come back eventually, but it could take at least until November. Uber and Lyft have each poured $30 million into a ballot measure called Prop 22, which that's the one that's gonna give the public to vote. On the one hand, Uber and Lyft may stand to gain from a temporary shutdown if voters realize how much they missed their services by November and vote yes on the prop. with ridership already down, the companies won't miss out on the usual revenue anyway. So like at the same time, they don't really need to stay open because, but I honestly want to say this too, like as a driver, I really don't feel cared for. Like I'm an Uber driver and a Lyft driver, and at no time did Uber and Lyft, like they're willing to shut down the app like that. You think Uber and Lyft care about drivers? They don't. They're really thinking, oh yeah, we just shut up the apps. Oh, drivers, yeah, you rely on us for income. Oh, good luck. We can't get our way, so good luck. Like literally, they're willing to shut down drivers' income in a snap of a finger. And literally, guys, so many of these food delivery apps, there can be way too many drivers doing deliveries right now. I recommend, if you're watching this, the best food delivery app that I've done, well, I've done Instacart, Postmates, and Uber Eats. I have to say the best one in my experience is 100% Uber Eats. I know I just said Uber doesn't care about drivers, but at the same time, Uber Eats actually might even pay more than Uber driving right now. So if you're an Uber driver, Lyft driver, highly recommend try to get signed up with Uber Eats if you can, because I went out and did Uber Eats. I can just show you guys. I've gotten tipped on 100% of my deliveries with Uber Eats, and hold on, I'm gonna finish up the article in a second, so stay tuned. And I have some other hints of what is to come, but I can just show y'all really quickly. This is my weekly summary. So I didn't do it this past week, but I did the week before. On a Thursday, I went out for 2 hours, 52 minutes. And check out these earnings, guys. Like, it's definitely decent. Like, I got $7, $10, $5, $6, $10, $12. This one, by the way, I didn't complete it, so that's why I didn't get a tip, was because it ended up getting canceled. But, and, I mean, yeah, decent right there. This was another week I went out and did it. Like, I got tipped on these 2 deliveries, which again, this last one did get canceled, but yeah, 16 bucks per delivery, $9, $8. Like, the earning, if you can do Uber Eats, and I'll say this, accept every single order, because at the beginning I was declining a bunch of the lower ones, even if they're 3 bucks, just accept them, because people leave big tips. I found that I was doing my research with other drivers too. Sorry, I thought somebody's coming up behind me. With other drivers too, and a lot, like, people who I've seen make the most, they just accept every single delivery. Yeah, guys. Also in the news, we have analysts already see drivers as one of the biggest obstacles keeping Uber and Lyft from reaching profitability. If voters decide the companies should compensate workers as employees, Uber and Lyft will have to rethink their entire business model or be forced to leave the biggest state in the country. So this could actually be a permanent shutdown in California, because Uber and Lyft can't afford, I mean, if you think about it, they can't be profitable with how much they pay drivers right now, which is literally super low. If they can't be profitable with that, how are they going to be profitable with having to pay drivers over twice as much? And yes, drivers make hardly any money, because there's just, yeah, they're like, Uber and Lyft are going to have to give drivers like a lot of extra money, like health benefits and like stipend for their cars and stuff. So it's gonna get pricey, and Uber and Lyft, in my opinion, probably just can't afford that. So oh, even the Rideshare Guy was featured in this blog. More than 71% prefer class independent contractors. Yeah, I mean, the reason that those numbers are so high is because Uber and Lyft use these scare tactics to say, oh, you want to be an employee? Well, you don't want a set schedule, right? You don't want to have to drive on a schedule. It's a scare tactic. They say that because, of course, drivers don't want to drive on a set schedule, but nowhere does it say anywhere that an employee would have to drive on a set schedule. So they're just using these scare tactics. But anyway, that's it. That's all I have for today's video. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up this video if you want to see more videos. on this channel with all the breaking news updates. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.